Hey, and thank you so much for joining me for this video. And yeah, so it seems like the Lakers, they're already thinking about their off-season move. And you know, the Lakers, if they're going to do something, they're going to do it big. And what would be bigger than bringing in Carmelo Anthony in terms of being a big name? Now, obviously, you know, this is going to be something that would have to transpire throughout the offseason, but the Lakers are interested in pursuing him. They do have that interest. And obviously, it makes sense because LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, they're excellent friends. The Lakers, quite frankly, they need to improve their bench. They certainly don't have that production that other teams do have to come off the bench, and they certainly know that's an area that they have to improve upon. Is what we saw. Because when you take away Anthony Davis from this Lakers team, they just don't have what it takes to go out there and compete on a regular basis. And so, one way to improve that would be someone such as Carmelo Anthony. Now, this past season, Melo, he was out there averaging about 13.4, points a game, and that's not bad considering his role and the team that he plays on. So giving 13.4 points a game, shooting at 42% field goal percentage and 41% from downtown. So he's definitely someone that can come in and be a welcome addition to the roster that the Lakers have, which severely can use some more shooters out there. So it would really be nice to see Melo be able to compete for a championship, as he certainly could use a championship. That would be just icing on the cake for him and his extremely stellar career, in which he has averaged 23 points a game throughout his entire career. So he's just been significant throughout his career. So what better stop than to have that hopefully final stop be with the Los Angeles Lakers and be able to produce on the team that goes out there to contend with a championship. So certainly that'll be something to keep an eye on in the off season to see how that develops and plays out. But certainly that would be something to watch, and I find that interesting there. As obviously they're gonna have a lot more work. Another thing to take notice of is the rumors that are swirling around, Kyle Kuzma this offseason in terms of, with the Lakers potentially trading him, and depending on obviously, what they're able to get in return, they're still going to need someone to replace Kyle Kuzma in the role that he has for the Lakers. And so Melo would certainly be someone that would be a a great person to bring in to replace someone like a Kyle Kuzma in terms of his role coming off the bench and what he does bring. Because Kyle, I mean, there's been moments where it just looks like it's just not the best fit for him. He wants a bigger role. There's no denying it. Kyle Kuzma wants a bigger role, and so he'd be able to find it elsewhere rather than with the Lakers. And I think Melo would just be a good fit in terms of the chemistry that he has with Bron and his shooting, his veteran leadership as well. All that would just be a great addition for the Lakers. So we'll see if they're able to make something happen this offseason and what Melo has in store. This is just talking about what the Lakers, are thinking, but it's yet to be determined, how Melo feels about that, obviously. But we're going to find out. That's what we're going to find out this offseason. And when it does happen, if it does happen, I'll be sure to report it here. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.